If Laguna Woods Village has ever felt confusing, you're not alone. With multiple gates, 7 clubhouses, different mutuals, multiple golf courses, hidden walking paths, and neighborhoods spread across a surprisingly large footprint, can feel hard to understand how it all fits together. And honestly, that matters, because in Laguna Woods, location inside the village can have a big impact on lifestyle, walkability, views, convenience, quiet, access to amenities, even resale appeal. So in this video, I want to do something a little different. I'm going to take you on a map tour of Laguna Woods Village using Google Earth Pro and help you understand the layout of the community, where the key amenities are, some hidden gems, and some of the things I help buyers think through when choosing where they want to live. So let's dive in. If we haven't already met, welcome. I'm Mark Blunden, and my team and I help people move into and out of Laguna Woods Village and across South Orange County. On this channel, we cover the real costs, real lifestyle, neighborhoods, and insider guidance on living here. And today, we're taking a bird's eye tour of the village. Okay, well, let's start with the big picture. One of the first things many people do not realize is just how large Laguna Woods Village actually is. It's not one condominium complex, it's more like a gated town. It's spread across hundreds of acres with multiple entrances, dozens of residential neighborhoods, recreation centers, clubhouses, golf, fitness centers, swimming pools, walking paths, and its own internal transportation system. And when you understand the village as a small town rather than simply as a housing development, it starts to make much more sense. Now, on the map, we like to begin with the gates because gates help us orient everything. So let's zoom in to gate number 1 on El Toro Road. Gate number 1 gives us access into United Mutual, and just inside the gate on the left, you will find Clubhouse 1 with all of its activities, which we'll discuss a little bit later. Now we'll fly over to gate number 2 on Paseo Valencia. Gate number 2 is another way in to United Mutual. Gate number 3 over on Moulton Parkway. Gate number 3 is yet another way into United Mutual. It's very close to Clubhouse 3, the Performing Arts Center, so that's also another way to get into the community. Then we'll go to gate number 4. Gate number 4 back on Paseo Valencia is an exit-only gate, so you can't go in gate 4, you can just come out. Gate number 5 is opposite gate number 1 on El Toro Road. Gate number 5 gets you into another part of Laguna Woods Village, often referred to as the gate 5 and 6 area, which is split diagonally approximately between United Mutual and Third Mutual. So both co-ops and condos in between gates 5 and 6. So then gate 6 is on Avenida Carlota. We'll take a look at that here. Another way into area of the village. Now gate number 7 on El Toro Road gets you into Third Mutual, so the newer part of the village where most of the condominiums are. Gate number 8 is another way into Third Mutual off Santa Maria Avenue. Gate number 9 is next, yet another way into Third Mutual, further down El Toro Road towards Laguna Beach. Gate 9 gets you into Third Mutual as well. Then we have gate 10, which is a popular gate if you live in the towers. You can see the towers there on the left-hand side. So this is another gate that gets you into the back side of Third Mutual. Gate number 11 is just opposite into the newest part of Laguna Woods Village. This is where the detached condominiums are located and higher price points. Very nice residences in this section of the village. Gate number 12 is next, is not into a residential area, but it's into the Clubhouse 2 and the Restaurant 19 and Village Greens area. So in here, you have a lot of amenities like the golf center, the restaurant, the lawn bowling, swimming, and Clubhouse 2 with its event space and meeting rooms. Also tucked away within Gate 12, you have the Pickleball Center. Gate 14 is next. Now Gate 14 is a way to get into a really nice part of Third Mutual. You'll see the condominiums up on the hillside there. They all have spectacular views of the Saddleback Mountains and the golf course. So that's Gate 14. And then Gate 16 is another amenities gate. Gate 16 gets you into Clubhouse 7, where you can see the tennis complex, the driving range, and Clubhouse 7, which is the home of the Bridge Club and also has event and meeting space. Now, once you understand where all of these gates sit, the village starts to become easier to navigate. Many residents orient themselves by gates rather than street names. We'll just zoom out here to see the whole of the village so you can get an idea of perspective. This is a very Laguna Woods thing, referencing locations by gate rather than street name. Okay, now let's simplify something that confuses many newcomers to Laguna Woods. I often think of Laguna Woods as having three major living worlds. There's United Mutual, there is Third Mutual, and there's the Towers. Each of these mutuals has a very different feel. Then you have this extra kind of bonus section between gates 5 and 6, which is split diagonally, approximately 50-50 between United and Third Mutual. Okay, so let's start with United Mutual. Most of United Mutual is in this section here that we can see on the map, bordered by Paseo Valencia on the right, Moulton Parkway on the left, El Toro Road on the top, and Laguna Hills Drive along the bottom. Now within United Mutual, you have lots of properties with a cottage style feel. You have garden courts, green belts, sometimes a lower density feel depending upon the location, very peaceful pockets. Other parts of United do have more of an apartment style living feel with two-story buildings containing 4, 6, even more units. The landscaping is lush. It's the oldest part of the village, so it has the most mature landscaping. The green belts are very appealing, but in those areas, it can feel a little bit more compact and higher density. There's wonderful walking environments in United Mutual, including the Aliso Creek Trail and Serpentine Walk. You can see those highlighted on the map here and here. Two very nice walking trails. Many people love the classic Laguna Woods character here in United Mutual, especially if they value greenery, mature landscaping, and quieter surroundings. You're also close to Clubhouse 1, which is a major hub of activity in the village, which we'll talk about later, and Clubhouse 3, the Performing Arts Center, which is a superb, often overlooked amenity. It's an 800 plus seat, 2-tier theater where they have movie nights, performances, lectures, shows, all sorts of activity throughout the week at the Performing Arts Center. Now, let's fly over to Third Mutual. Third Mutual offers more traditional condominium ownership. You can see Third Mutual over here, and we've got Santa Maria Avenue on the north side, Moulton Parkway on the east, El Toro on the south, and the Laguna Coast Wilderness area on the west. This is where the majority of Third Mutual is located. You also have those condos sitting on the hill inside of Gate 14, and you have the newer detached condominiums inside of Gate 11, and you also have a little bit of Third Mutual inside Gates 5 and 6, roughly this area up here. Now, there's a lot of sought after floor plans in Third Mutual, including single level buildings, 2-level buildings, and even 3-level buildings with elevators. There's also some detached condos at a higher price point inside Gate 11, and they can really offer that true single family home feel. You also have the executive 9-hole golf course. You can see it here on the map in the middle of Third Mutual. It weaves its way through Third Mutual, which gives this part a very distinct character. And nestled inside Third Mutual, you have the towers. Let's zoom in on the towers so you can get a better idea of where they're located within the village. There are many hillside streets in Third Mutual, and as I mentioned, it backs on to the Laguna Coast Wilderness Park. There are view opportunities galore. You'll also find homes with garages, which you don't find in United Mutual, both attached and detached, which can give owners the opportunity to install EV charging if they want to. And there are some very desirable locations near amenities, such as Clubhouse 5, Clubhouse 4, and Clubhouse 6. Often, people looking for views, garages, or more updated condominium-style living will focus on Third Mutual. Now, back to the towers. The towers offers a completely different living style, vertical living, 2 14-story buildings. It's a completely different lifestyle, great lock and leave convenience. There's dining services within the towers, different amenities exclusive for towers residents. It's a very distinct living option, and for the right buyer can be incredibly appealing. So there you have it. There are 3 different lifestyle lanes. That's important to understand. You have United, you have Third, and you have the towers. Okay, now let's map out the clubhouses, starting with Clubhouse 1. Clubhouse 1, located just inside of Gate 1, is a major hub of activity. It's one of the historic hearts of the village, large fitness center, pool and hot pool. The swimming pool here has a cover you can see here on the map, so that hot summer sun doesn't get too much when you're swimming in this pool. There are meeting rooms, classes, social activities, and you also have the central bus station where the Laguna Woods Village bus network come, pick up and drop off people every hour. A lot of everyday resident activity here at Clubhouse 1. We also have a drop-in lounge where you can come and get a coffee, meet people, chat with friends, do a puzzle, read a book, watch TV, just hang out and meet great people. For many people, Clubhouse 1 feels like one of the central gathering places in the community. So much to do at Clubhouse 1. Now, Clubhouse 2 sits right by the 27-hole championship course and village greens. There's a strong recreation and golf connection here. There's also a pool, lawn bowling, you can see over on the right of the screen, pickleball, which is off to the left, just outside of the screen, social spaces, meeting rooms, event space within Clubhouse 2 itself, a restaurant 19 and village greens just down the bottom here. Great views from the restaurant overlooking the golf course and the Saddleback Mountains. It's a really active feel here at Clubhouse 2 inside of Gate 12. Now, Clubhouse 3, this one surprises a lot of people. So Clubhouse 3 is the Performing Arts Center. It's not a traditional clubhouse in the way that people expect. There are concerts, theater productions, lectures, events, community performances, and honestly, how many residential communities have a true performing arts? Very few. This is an 800+ seat 2-tier theater, and it's incredible. It's a major hidden strength of Laguna Woods Village. Now, Clubhouse 4 is the creative heart of the village, one of my favorites. It's the Arts and Crafts Center. They have ceramics, they have a full wood shop, photography, jewelry, painting, sewing, glass arts, creative workshops. It's extraordinary. Also, you have a swimming pool. There's so much to do at Clubhouse 4. It's unlike anything most people expect within a 55+ community. Now, over in Third Mutual, we have Clubhouse 5. Clubhouse 5 is a big one. It has a large ballroom, a large swimming pool, it has a small fitness center, exercise rooms, meeting rooms, recreation programming. It's one of the strongest social hubs in the village. There's real energy here, and for many residents, this becomes part of weekly life. If you live up in Third Mutual, you're likely to come here and take advantage of these great amenities. But regardless of where you live in Laguna Woods Village, you have access to all of the clubhouses, whether they're in Third, United, or anywhere. Now, Clubhouse 6 is a strong neighborhood recreation hub with event space and meeting rooms. It has a resort style pool. It's the smallest pool within the village. There are meeting spaces, activities. It's loved by nearby residents. Now, Clubhouse 7 sits across the road from the 27-hole golf course. It features the driving range, the tennis complex, event space, and meeting rooms, and it's home to the Laguna Woods Village Bridge Club. This whole area has a strong recreation identity, practice facilities, racket sports, bridge, meeting, and events. Okay, from Clubhouse 7, let's zoom out to see Laguna Woods Village as a whole, bird's eye view. Now we're going to talk recreation. So a big recreational asset at Laguna Woods is golf. Let's start with the 27-hole championship course. We'll zoom in here by Clubhouse 2 inside of Gate 12. Here you have 3 9-hole courses that can be played independently, or 2 of them can be combined to play an 18-hole round. Really a nice course, spectacular views of the Saddleback Mountains, very well maintained and very affordable. I believe it's currently a $9 green fee for residents for 9 holes. So a slight premium on top of your HOA fee for the golf. From here, we'll go over to the 9-hole executive course, which is inside a Third Mutual. This is a par 3 executive course. You have condominiums scattered throughout the course. You have a water feature, some bunkers. This is a walking course, so no golf carts allowed on the course. Again, very pleasant, very enjoyable for a short round. You also have the driving range. Driving range is across the road from the championship course, so you can easily hit a bucket of balls before your tee time. Right next to the driving range, we have the tennis complex, 10 full-size tennis courts. From the tennis complex, let's hop over to the community center, because at the community center, we have the newest fitness center, which is just on the left-hand side of the building. So this is where you'll find a large modern fitness center. There's also another fitness center, a really good size at Clubhouse 1, and then a smaller fitness center, which is not staffed, up at Clubhouse 5 in Third Mutual. And then let's take a quick look at pickleball. So pickleball is inside of Gate 12, just over from the Restaurant 19 and the Golf Pro Shop. Here we have 16 pickleball courts. 2 of them are covered. So even if you don't play golf, these recreational assets, they shape the area and beauty and openness of the village. They're not random amenities scattered around, they form activity nodes, and understanding these nodes can help you choose your location strategically. If you're highly active, this matters a lot. Now we've got some hidden gems that a lot of people miss. So there's a lot of fun activities in here that don't always make the headlines. Let's start inside United Mutual with the Aliso Creek Trail. Aliso Creek Trail is a beautiful walking environment. It's quiet, peaceful. It's a real gem inside of United Mutual. Close by, we have the Serpentine Walk, one of my favorite little pockets inside United. Very charming, peaceful, very Laguna Woods. Then we have a big one, which is the Equestrian Center. The Equestrian Center just on the corner of Moulton and El Toro. How many 55 plus communities have an equestrian center? Not many, almost none. And yet here it is. There's horse boarding, there's riding, its own culture. It's a true hidden gem within the village. Then we have garden centers. So there's Community Garden Center number 2, which is another overlooked treasure within the village. And then we have Garden Center 1, just down off Moulton Parkway, which is the smaller of the 2. And these garden centers say something meaningful about Laguna Woods. They're not just garden plots, they reflect a lifestyle. Residents growing flowers, vegetables, and herbs, sharing gardening knowledge, enjoying being outdoors together. There's something very grounding about that. People meet there, they swap ideas, they share stories. they trade tomatoes, and they share advice. It has a wonderful old world community feel. And for people who love gardening or always wanted space to garden without maintaining a large property, it can be a real gift. And then finally, let's go over to the History Center, which is next to the library, which is yet another hidden gem. Laguna Woods Village has its own library for residents, but here we're talking about the History Center just by Clubhouse 1. It's a true gem full of relics, original signs and memorabilia, documents, all sorts of things showing the real history of Laguna Woods from inception through present day. It also has a really cool 3D model of the whole village that you can look at. And then another hidden gem is the views from inside Gate 14. So you have these different enclaves within the village. One of them is up here through Gate 14. There's condominiums that have truly breathtaking views of the Saddleback Mountains and beyond. These hidden pockets can really be magical. Even if you don't live up there, you can take a nice walk up there and enjoy the views. Hi, it's Mark here. If you're exploring 55 plus communities in Orange County, such as Laguna Woods Village, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, we'll walk you through everything from floor plans to financing, HOAs, and monthly costs. Call, text, email, or schedule a Zoom below. We're here to make your move simple and stress-free. Okay, from inside Gate 14, let's go back to Laguna Woods as a whole, bird's eye view. Let's talk strategy. So people often focus on floor plan and forget the micro location. That can be a big mistake. How close to amenities are you? Are there flatter walking areas or is it hilly? Are there views? What's the sun orientation? Is there good parking nearby? Distance from gates? Slope or stair concerns? Those things shape everyday living, sometimes more than the home itself. Now, another strength of the village is the convenience infrastructure. You have proximity to medical centers, hospitals, urgent care, pharmacies, eye doctors, you name it, it's all right there, just on the other side of United Mutual, very close by. You have nearby shopping. There's a number of different shopping centers. Let's take a look at some of them. This first one has an Aldi, a Dollar Tree, Laguna Cafe, Coffee Bean, UP. Also down here, we have the Laguna Woods City Hall and the Laguna Woods Public Library. This is just off El Toro and Moulton. Then we have another shopping center. This one's just up El Toro Road. Here we have a large Home Depot and a Stater Brothers, as well as a US Bank branch. Then another shopping center nearby. So this one has Tesla supercharger station just on the backside. We have Polly's Pies. We have classic Chinese restaurant down here. A number of different stores. The senior center is just here. Lots to do there. Another shopping center. Here we're crossing over into Lake Forest and the Arbor Shopping Center. This was recently added as a destination on the Laguna Woods Village bus network. There's Ralph's, Home Goods, PetSmart, all sorts of stores and restaurants and coffee shops. You name it, there's a lot over here. Then we have another shopping center close by. So this one is Oakbrook Village, where you have an REI and a Trader Joe's, Scratch Cafe, all very popular for Laguna Woods residents. And then a last shopping center nearby. This one, here we have the CVS Pharmacy and Mother's Market, just off El Toro Road and Paseo Valencia. So in addition to medical proximity and nearby shopping, there are support systems, transportation, security. These things can improve day-to-day life significantly. Take transportation, for example. You have the Easy Rider bus system, which operates fixed routes through the village and nearby shopping and medical destinations. Clubhouse 1 as the central hub. As I just mentioned, they expanded that network to include the Arbor Shopping Center in Lake Forest. For many residents, that kind of access can be incredibly valuable if you don't drive anymore or you just don't want to drive. Transportation here is not just convenience, it can be a layer of independence. There's also Boost, the village's on-demand transportation service for point-to-point trips within the community, and additional mobility support options as well. The transportation ecosystem is a huge benefit that many newcomers soon learn about. Then we have security. So there's 24-hour staffed gate access, patrol and dispatch services, controlled access, gate ambassadors, and an overall sense of order and safety that so many residents value. Then you have services. We've got maintenance support, resident service resources, programming, library resources, community organizations, support systems that can make your life simpler. And as I often say, convenience may not sound super exciting on paper, but in real life, it can become one of the greatest luxuries. Not every part of Laguna Woods feels the same. Some areas feel tucked away, some more open, some more walkable, some more view-oriented. Some are closer to social hubs, and we love helping people match neighborhood personality with personal lifestyle. That's often where the magic happens. If I were new here, I would drive the gates first, tour the clubhouses, walk the hidden trails, visit the golf areas, see that equestrian center, drive through the different mutuals and notice how different areas feel, because maps help, but experience it in person matters too. This is not just about geography, it's lifestyle strategy, because where you live inside the village can be almost as important as what you buy, sometimes even more important. And understanding that can help people make smarter decisions. I hope this gave you a clearer understanding of how Laguna Woods Village fits together. If you live here, drop in the comments what part of the village you love the most. And if you're considering a move and want help thinking through different areas or neighborhoods, feel free to reach out. And if you enjoyed this video, why not subscribe to the channel? Because next in this series, we're doing a map tour of the best things to do outside of the gates. And that one is going to be a lot of fun. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.